What's up, y'all? Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid, we back live with it, baby. Man, what's up with y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Got a couple topics to talk about. You know what I mean? We're gonna finish off what we started earlier. You know what I mean? Like everybody may be bunkered, you know what I mean? Like it's baby a big ass snowstorm they talking about supposed to be hitting the East Coast, man. Everybody says it's supposed to be getting 12. Everybody supposed to be getting 12 inches or better. You know what I mean? So that's you know what I mean. That's a lot of snow, plus ice. You feel what I'm saying? So and then we gonna talk about ice. Yeah, baby. Ice, baby. Yeah, baby. I ain't gonna lie. They got ice in Minnesota and protesting all across the country, man, for these migrants and shit. I don't know where the fuck people was. You know what I mean? Shit is just is all out of whack. People will protest for illegal migrants, but won't protest for you know what I mean. Legal homeless people over this motherfucker, or you know, just drug addiction or anything. You know what I mean? People, this shit is all staged, bro. This shit is all staged, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I'm glad I ain't really. It been some protests I seen in Baltimore here and there. I ain't really see nothing major. You know what I mean? Thank goodness, or at least where I'm at, West Baltimore at least. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm definitely happy about that because yo, we got too much shit to be worried about, especially black people to be protesting about some fucking ice. You know what I mean? Like I don't know where the fuck we got like black people. We just want to defend everybody else. Like I don't know, we go to bat for everybody else, yo, but we won't go to bat for ourselves. That'd be the crazy part. Like we go to bat for everybody else, man. You know what I mean? But then when it come to us, don't nobody go to bat for us. You feel me? It should be wild, man. So we're gonna speak on that. We're gonna speak on this the ICE situation with these protesters. You know what I mean? We're gonna speak on and they want black people to protest. I just seen a couple videos where they coming at black people saying black people ain't protesting enough and you know what I mean, we ain't, you know, we ain't out there risking our lives and risking our freedom to, you know what I mean, be on the front line with somebody that don't even care about us. So, you know what I mean, they always trying to throw the blame on black people. Somehow, some way it always just come back down to it's black people's fault. You feel what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this new so-called fake Black Panther Party movement. We're gonna talk about him. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know what they got going on with this new fake Black Panther Party. So we're gonna talk about he supposed to be having some type of gathering or something where people can, you know what I mean, question his authenticity, you know what I mean? And his you know try to validate him. He said he gonna have some couple elders there from the old Black Panthers and all this nonsense. Which I mean, if he that could all be good. Which and it could be all getting sponsored by the CIA. So I don't really trust nothing he do. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just ain't. You know what I mean? He just don't seem he gives off FBI. Yeah, he gives off COINTELPRO. Like I don't really. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about, and then we're gonna talk about the Arctic Bliss. If anyone y'all here, man, getting affected by the Arctic Bliss, you know what I mean? That's going on here in America right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't really. It's a motherfucking winter storm that's supposed to be coming through the East Coast. You know what I mean? Shit supposed to be looking bad right now. So we gonna touch on that. Then we got this ICE protesters, man. I'm tired of these ICE protest motherfuckers, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers is everybody just so massive on ice. You know what I mean? Shit crazy. So, well, what's up, man? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. So let's touch on this ice situation real quick. Matter of fact, no, let's touch on the storm situation. We need to touch on the storm. Let me see. They're calling it a polar vortex. I ain't gonna lie, shit is, I don't know what's going on. They even saying it's supposed to snow in Texas. I'm like, yo, why is it snowing in Texas, bro? I don't really understand. So, but let's see. It's supposed to be a historic, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers is coming out. You said I look like P. Diddy. I don't look nothing like P. Diddy, bro. Is any of y'all getting affected by the storm that's coming in today? Let's see what they talking about. Let's see. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. It's supposed to be a
effect snowstorm dumped more than 20 inches. I wish it would stop. I think we're pushing 20 inches, 21, 22 inches.
Damn.
Residents in upstate New York digging out after a lake effect snowstorm dumped more than 20 inches amid brutal winter weather. We're going to get it for 24 hours straight for sure. That lake effect snow causing whiteout conditions. Authorities responding to multiple crashes on Interstate 90 involving roughly 60 vehicles over a 6-mile stretch of highway.
Damn.
Officials said there were multiple jackknife tractor trailers as well as passenger vehicles that were struck. Authorities had to divert traffic and shut down all westbound lanes of the interstate.
Damn.
Brutal winter weather is set to get worse for many, with the most extreme winter storms so far this season forecast to slam the eastern half of the U.S. with damaging ice and heavy snow. The storm, fueled by a blast of Arctic air, is set to hit the Midwest and plains Thursday into Friday, then spread into the south and east this weekend. Communities in the storm's path are bracing for snow, sleet, and freezing rain.
Damn.
A dangerous wintry mix that could stretch more than 1,000 miles from Oklahoma and northern Texas to North Carolina and Virginia by Saturday night.
Salt shelter is very important. We were starting to get low from all we've had, and there so many different places it's using salt right now, especially up north. It's getting kind of hard to get.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
Yeah.
It's brutal out there right now, Kai. I mean, as you mentioned,
I'm here in Baltimore right now. Yeah, I'm in Baltimore right now, but I just want to know, I'm in Maryland. You say you in Missouri? Yeah, it's gonna get bad, man. They said it's gonna get bad from, I say, from Midwest all the way over to the East Coast. I'm even here to parts of Dale, like bits of Texas. Like I mean, I'm not the smartest guy on earth, you know what I mean? But when did it start snowing in Texas, bro? Like, I don't really know, like, you know what I mean? Like, will somebody fill me in? Because I thought Texas kind of stayed warm all year round. You know what I mean? Or at least I ain't know it snowed. You know what I mean? They say I'm on the interstate headed to Miami right now, yo. Shit, I wish I was right behind you. I ain't gonna lie. I could use some Miami weather right now. Man, it's cold as a bitch where I'm at. They say it's negative. It feel like -1 degrees outside. It's cold. And it's windy. Like, it ain't like the cold, just one thing. But when it's windy, that shit just make it extra cold. Like, this motherfucker right here.
It's
so
Friday,
let's see.
January 23rd,
So they said it's supposed to be a Arctic bliss or something. Like, it should supposed to stretch. They say it's supposed to be, it's really calling it catastrophic for real. Let me show y'all. It's supposed to be something like this. Let me see. They said it's supposed to be something like this. Let me see if I can show y'all. I don't want to get copyrighted. But it's supposed to be something like this. That's what it's looking like.
Did you know that for the day after tomorrow, 20th Century Fox...
Hold on, what the fuck?
Interesting fact about The Day After
It's supposed
Tomorrow.
to look something like this.
Before filming began, the filmmakers asked NASA for consultation, but the request was denied. NASA scientists said that the events in the movie were too absurd to really happen. In addition, NASA sent a letter to all of its employees stating that they were not allowed to comment on the likelihood of the events in the movie. Despite this prohibition, several NASA scientists served as consultants on certain aspects of the film. Interesting fact about The Day After Tomorrow.
So this shit really could happen. They really saying, you know what I mean? They saying this shit could happen, but it's supposed to be like this day after the tomorrow shit.
Did you know this about The Day After Tomorrow? The river crossing scene was filmed on the US-Mexico border. The extras really were crossing the Rio Grande into Mexico and was not cast or hired by anyone from the movie. Did you know this about The Day After?
I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit crazy. So that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like, y'all ever seen the movie The Day After Tomorrow? And make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We on our way to 400 subscribers, man. YouTube trying to hold me back, but so make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. We talking about the winter storm that's supposed to be hitting. They said it's supposed to be affecting more than 200 million Americans. You know what I mean? That's half of the country. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit right here. You know what I mean? You know, it's all could be propaganda. You feel what I'm saying? They could be, because the markets was empty. You know what I mean? Like, let me see. Like, the food markets was empty. Like, the markets, did they have any market food where y'all was at? Like, the food markets was empty. Let me see. Yeah, the market grocery stores was empty, bro.
They're calling for a big snowstorm this weekend, and this is Aldi in Richmond, Virginia. As you can see, the shelves are empty. It's not just the breads that are gone, they've even cleaned out the bananas and apples.
Everything gone. Man, this shit like it's gonna be big. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel too, man. Like, subscribe. We on our way to 400 subscribers, man. That's what the Bender got 400 for real with YouTube playing games. So it's like, I don't know, man. YouTube just been fucking with my channel, but I guess I ain't been going live as much as I should. But yeah, make sure y'all like, subscribe. We talking about the winter storm that's happening right now, man. That's supposed to be affecting half of the country. So hopefully y'all got they said the power might can go out and all types of shit. You know what I mean? Shit looking bad. I don't know, man. Y'all might have to bunker down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I think it all depends on where you at. If you anywhere, shit, north of Pennsylvania, you know what I mean? Shit, I feel like you definitely gonna be getting it bad. Anywhere, Boston, New York, part, you know, upper PA. You know what I mean? Like, shit, you gonna be getting it bad anywhere up north. You feel what I'm saying? New Hampshire, Connecticut, all that up there, y'all gonna be getting it bad. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's just, it probably Midwest too. Like I would say Wisconsin, Chicago, Detroit, you know what I mean? Ohio, y'all gonna get it bad. Because I guess it's just, you know, it's just bad. Hopefully we don't get it too bad down here in Maryland. But Maryland, they even calling for 12 inches, which is bad for Maryland. You know what I mean? Shit. So everybody was panicking today. What you say? People fighting at the grocery store. Yeah, people was definitely fighting at the grocery store today where I was at. People was fighting in long lines and everybody giving everybody the mean mug and all that because motherfuckers is last minute shopping for real. So that's why I say I don't really like the last minute shopping, but sometimes that's all you get. You need to get what you need to get. I really should have hit Home Depot and got some batteries, you know what I mean? A couple candles, just in case the power go out, you feel what I'm saying? Get some extra layers, some thermal, shit like that, you feel me? Like, shit is cold as a bitch. Where I'm at down here, I'm on the first floor, it's cold down here. You know what I mean? But make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We ready to show y'all what's going on with this food desert going on right now. Everybody in the market preparing for the winter storm. Shit, I just spent like $300 at the market. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
Grocery stores. I think HEB may be just an all-purpose store, but they sell groceries. I could be completely wrong, but this is over in Texas, guys, and now you got shelves empty at so many different stores. I can tell you right now that people are actually panicking all over the United States, specifically in Texas, mainly because I think they're getting the worst of this entire winter storm, guys. This is a huge winter storm. And I think, if you don't really take this serious and your power actually goes out, or you are not prepared, you don't have food, whatever the case is, and you are stranded, yeah, you're going to be in a bad situation. So this is what people are doing. They're taking precautions. I see all kind of people all over the internet in the comment section of the last video I made say, oh, people are, panicking for no reason, whatever the case is. If you live in a state like the South or any state, you can name any southern states, guys. You can only imagine how much snow they get in their lifetime. I can count on my hand how many times I've seen snow, ice, whatever the case is, in my entire lifetime. So yes, this storm is terrifying for a lot of people.
This is the line to go get a pickup order at Walmart. Okay, convince me that the weatherman and the Walmart are not in cahoots. They obviously are. This is insane.
Now you got shelves empty, you got grocery stores are just like, they don't know what to do. But at the same time, yeah, the lines are going to look like this. And if you are just now going out to get your things, it's probably already too late. I'm not fear-mongering. I'm just telling you the truth. People are already outside and they're getting the essentials that they need.
What's up, y'all? So I'm at HEB right now. I just put up. I just want to say, Texas, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Just because it's a little bit of snow and some ice does not mean you come here and take all the cars and come take all the groceries. I want y'all to see this. Look. There's literally no cars to be found. No cars to be found. What do you expect me to do? What am I supposed to do here? Came outside so I can look around in the parking lot to see if I can find a car. And we found one. I made it in the store. We're gonna see if they got anything left. Look at this. Ain't no vegetables left. I'm trying to find me some steaks and some pork chops. Because if I'm gonna be snowed in and I can't go nowhere, it's probably I'll cook me something. But look here, I couldn't find that. I was looking for pork chops, but I don't want those.
Yo, and the crazy thing about it,
Look at this. Now,
I was having the same problem.
Who taking all the cheese? That's why I'm gonna be farting and doodling now. I thought I was coming to make a cold cut sandwich. I was gonna get up in the morning, make my sandwiches with my lunch meat. Ain't no bread to be.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. The market definitely was empty today. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen the market, like you say, this empty since COVID. Shit was bad, yo. I'm like, God damn. Then the lines was long. You know what I mean? Like, everything was gone. Want no meat. Like, I'm like, well, yo, we want no meat. I was looking for a steak. I had to go to 2 different markets. I made out and barely got some ribs, but that's all I got. I wanted to get like some steak, couple lamb, you know what I mean? Some, they had ground beef and all that shit, but that was pretty much it. Like, they ain't had nothing for real, yo. But, yeah, let me see this. So, this supposed to be a polar vortex. You know what I mean? A winter storm. So, let's see. Oh, let's see what they say right here.
Tonight here with the breaking news, governors in multiple
make sure y'all like,
states
subscribe to the
decide
channel, man. Like, subscribe. Robbie TV, we on our way. There's 400 subscribers, man. So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all check out my other videos, my other lives. Yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about today. So we're gonna be rocking and rolling in the night. Shit, I ain't gonna get off till about 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got a lot to talk about. But we talking about this winter storm right now. Any of y'all affected by the winter storm, man? You said they fighting over chicken nuggets. I don't blame you. You know what I mean? Because, yo, they saying the power and all that could go out. You know what I mean? If the power go out, yo, you might need them chicken nuggets. You know what I mean? Shit, even though you don't know how you going to cook them. But, you feel me? Shit, you definitely going to need something because the power go out and all that, which, I mean, I don't think so. But you never know. We see the movies, you feel what I'm saying? And that's the crazy thing about it is they put the shit at our face so much as far as this predictive programming, you know what I mean, with these world apocalyptic movies and The Day After the Tomorrow and all these movies that show the world coming to an end. You know what I mean? They desensitize us so we can think, oh, no, that shit ain't gonna happen. That shit only in a movie. And then that shit really wind up happening for real. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why, you know what I mean, a lot of people be like, oh, they just propaganda. They just hyping it up. It ain't even gonna be that bad. And that's thing you know, you snowed in for 5 days. You feel what I'm saying? Like, really snowed in. Ain't nothing open. You know what I mean? Like, shit really come down worse than what they even said it was going to, happen. You feel what I'm saying? So, yo, you never know. They say it's better to need and not have than have and not need. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for real. Better to, what do you say? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Every time. You feel what I'm saying? Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. You know what I mean? You know the motto. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, shit is real out here. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, like, I'd rather have it and not need it than to be out this bitch scrambling, scraping, trying to get something. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit gonna be down. Shit might be closed Monday. You know what I mean? If it's snowing all Sunday and all Saturday night and all Sunday. Depends on where you at. You might really get it real bad. You know what I mean? You might not even want to go out because it might be so much ice and so much snow and, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna be nobody on the road. So if your ass gets stuck, you gonna be out that bitch till fucking 4 or 5 hours till somebody come get you. Might have froze to death. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be on no back road or by no water or nothing like that. You really gonna be down bad. No bridge or nothing, no highway. Like, for real, that's why I ain't even, my truck in the shop, I ain't even got my I got, you know what I mean? I ain't even got nothing all-wheel drive. I'm Archie bunkered, you know what I mean? I'm settled in, you know what I mean? I took it in. I'm down for the count, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't fucking around with these people. But, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. We touching on this winter storm that's supposed to be hitting. So, let's see what they got to say right here on ABC.
Americans of a catastrophic winter storm just now starting to hit. At least 17 states declaring states of emergency already tonight. Heavy snow, dangerous ice, freezing rain, and a life-threatening
freezing rain. The rain is really going to fuck it up.
1 million people under alerts. The massive storm building in Texas and Oklahoma, stretching 2,000 miles across the south into the Carolinas and then up the coast into the northeast. Washington, D.C., Philadelphia. In New York City, city officials tonight are preparing for up to a foot of snow. Authorities warning of dangerous driving even before the storm. Dashcam video showing a driver losing control, crashing on I-70 in Belmont County, Ohio. Philadelphia loading plows and Sanders with salt tonight. The city declaring a snow emergency. Drivers urged to stay off the roads. It's going to be a dangerous mix of freezing rain, ice, and snow. Thousands of flights already canceled tonight, right through tomorrow. They are expecting some airports to close down entirely for hours on Sunday. From New York to Texas tonight, a familiar scene playing out. Customers lining up at grocery stores. This image here in New York, stocking up on supplies tonight. Stores across the country now with bare shelves. Lee Goldberg standing by to time this out. The potential ice and snow totals depending on where you are, and we'll take you right through it. And ABC's Morgan Norwood leading us off tonight from Dallas, where the system is just getting started tonight.
Tonight, that powerful winter storm threatening more than half the country, set to slam millions with heavy snow and crippling ice. Authorities warning families to take this seriously, from New York all the way down to Texas. New York Governor Kathy Hochul tonight.
This is a very dangerous combination of heavy snow and extreme
female governor in New York.
New York City bracing for what could be its biggest snowstorm in nearly 5 years, up to a foot possible. Epic lines at grocery stores, parts of the South bracing for potentially catastrophic impacts, up to an inch of ice possible. Fears are more crashes like these in Belmont County, Ohio this week. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee sounding the alarm.
We all know that there is a very serious winter storm coming. Snow, sleet, ice, freezing rain. Very dangerous conditions.
In Texas, road crews out in force. And here in Dallas, brine trucks, sand, cones strategically placed under major overpasses so road crews can quickly respond as conditions worsen.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't see none of that shit here in Maryland, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. I feel like, yo, we slipping here, yo. I don't see no ice trucks. I don't see no fucking road signs. I don't see nothing, yo. Like, it's gonna be bad here, yo. It's gonna be bad in Maryland. It's gonna be a lot of accidents and shit. Because I don't see no motherfucking, like, ain't no preparation, bro. Like, ain't no prep. I don't see no roads getting prepped. I don't even see no salt trucks out. Like, just not even, man, I don't see nothing, bro. And my main thing is, I don't even want to be, like, they want to wait till the shit start coming down and start icing. And all, man, you need to get this shit ready now. At least you need to get, like, at least 50 trucks that be on all major highways, starting northbound and starting southbound on all major routes and all major highways throughout all the cities. That this shit getting, well, really throughout Baltimore for real, because that's all I'm caring about. But you know what I mean? They need to get this shit on all the main roads and start north, south, and ice and salt these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And they need to be doing that shit all tonight, all tomorrow, and all Sunday. You know what I mean? Like, cause this shit gonna get bad, yo. And to be honest with you, I think this is the tip of the iceberg, yo. I think these storms gonna start getting worse and worse. These motherfucking winter storms gonna start getting worse. We're gonna start seeing more snow, more hurricanes, more tsunamis, more flooding, more fucking fires, forest fires, all types of shit. We're gonna start seeing, bro. Like, and this shit is man-made in my eyes. You know what I mean? But let them tell it. But yeah, man, it's the winter storm that everybody's supposed to be getting hit with in the United States. Yeah, proper preparation prevents poor performance. 5 P's. Poor performance prevents proper preparation. Poor performance gets prevented by the proper preparation. Real shit. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
To monitor all of the impacts to the electric grid.
Utility teams racing into the storm zone ahead of expected widespread power outages. And right after this storm, brutally cold temperatures sweeping in from the north across most of this country, expected to last for days. Our Alex Perez is in Chicago.
Here near Lake Michigan in Chicago, you can see the water is completely frozen over. The Midwest in a deep freeze. The feel-like temperature in some spots 30 to 40 below zero.
Damn.
That brutal cold will soon spread across the country. And David, with this nearly 2,000-mile wide storm already developing, the rain is here in Dallas, and the big concern is temperatures plummet overnight. Everything, these roads will turn to ice.
Turn straight to ice.
Very quickly, Morgan Norwood leading us off here. Morgan, thank you.
I feel bad for the truckers. That's who I feel bad for, yo. I ain't gonna lie, I feel bad for, because they still got to be out. You gotta be. I'm pretty sure a lot of them probably go de-route. You gotta be probably. You know what I mean? But I feel bad because they go still, them truckers go have to be out. They still got to drop them loads off. They still essential. You know what I mean? They're the fucking, the fucking, what they call them? The dispatch ain't trying to hear about, you know what I mean? It's ice, it's snow and all that, man. Just get there. Okay, if you got to put some chains on your tires and drive 10 miles an hour. You know what I mean? Damn, kid. Them truckers, man. I feel bad for the truckers. These CDL drivers, man, because this shit dangerous. And them motherfuckers, they hauling 50, 100,000 pound, you know what I mean, rigs with shit inside of them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and them big old oil rigs, yo, I know they don't do good on ice. You know what I mean? Like, that shit, you know, and that shit dangerous, man. Them guys really putting their life on the line and putting our life on the line, for real. They slam into the back of us, you know what I mean? They gonna be good. It's gonna always gonna be the one that feel it. So I really do, you know what I mean? I'm hoping, you know, everything go good. It's gonna be a lot of accidents, though. I already know that for a fact. It was just a fucking, yo, it just was a 15-pound car accident, car pile up. You know what I mean? In Baltimore last weekend. And it ain't even snow. It's just a little bit of snow and a little bit of ice. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, I can just imagine what it's going to be now. If that shit happened last week and it wasn't nowhere near nothing. Just imagine how this shit going to be, yo, when the snow really start coming down. Like, this shit crazy, yo. I ain't going to lie to you. So I'm definitely definitely gotta prevent. You know what I mean? But this was going on, man. This is gonna last one right here. Yeah. We're gonna pivot topics, switch, go get on this ice situation.
And potentially catastrophic storm.
I know ice boy ain't gonna be out there and doing them freezing temperatures like that.
More than half of all Americans are in the storm's path tonight. In the Midwest, millions are being pounded right now by blinding snow and powerful winds. While in Texas and Oklahoma, that monster storm is firing up with snow and plunging temperatures. Look at the storm's path. Few states will be spared as it plows its way east. Governors in 16 states have declared states of emergency already. Across the storm zone, you see this, empty shelves as worried residents raid supermarkets. Just look at this long line outside one in New York. Forecasters warn the ice down south could cripple major cities, halting traffic and possibly knocking out power for millions for days.
Dang.
More than 5,200 flights have already been canceled for the weekend, and that's likely just the beginning. Parts of the Northeast are in a foot of snow or more. Bill Karen standing by to time out the storm, and our correspondents are spread out across the storm's path. We begin tonight with Emily Akane.
Tonight, a triple threat of blinding snow, life-threatening cold, and ice. Chaos already unfolding on roads across the country. High winds in Iowa nearly flipping this semi-truck.
Damn.
Drivers facing near zero visibility as lake-effect snow in Michigan turns highways into white walls. Police in Indiana warning of slide-offs on the road after this vehicle got stuck in the deep snow. And the bitter cold tonight, punishing. With wind chills plummeting to minus 31 degrees in Chicago. Duluth, a staggering minus 51.
Damn.
But for power crews, the work never stops.
I got about 5 layers of clothes on. It is pretty cold. It's probably 0 degrees right now.
And this isn't just a cold snap. Below freezing temperatures could last for the next 10 days, coupled with more than a foot of snow in parts of the Northeast.
The dangers that we're talking about now is not just the potential of an enormous storm with a significant amount of snowfall. It is the aftermath.
That fear triggering a run on the essentials.
This is my second day trying to get gas.
We are out of kerosene heaters until tomorrow.
From the nation's capital to the south, where shelves are being stripped bare.
There aren't eggs, there's no bacon, there's no butter.
Ryan Chandler
Damn, no propane.
This is the biggest threat.
This Dallas hardware store is all out of propane, sand, rock salt. Customers rushing to prepare in the last hours before the freeze hits.
Inside the largest power plant in Texas, preps for a winter storm have been underway for months. Priscilla Thompson is there.
Operators in this control room are monitoring supply 24/7, using these panels to get power to the grid. And if there's a problem, they pick up this red phone and alert the state.
In Georgia, there hasn't been an ice warning this severe in 12 years. Kathy Park is in Tennessee at a transportation nerve center.
Here in Memphis, this hub, powered by more than 100 traffic cameras, will allow dispatchers to identify wrecks and roadblocks in real time. Then they'll be able to deploy the essential resources to help motorists and emergency crews right away.
There have been at least 16 states of emergency declared so far, as governors issue an urgent plea: stay home and off the roads.
Our greatest concerns remain unsafe travel and power outages that could last for days.
Now, workers scrambling to trim trees and mobilize equipment, hoping the infrastructure holds against the weight of this massive storm.
Emily could have joined us.
They even called us and I got going that motherfucking Sunday. I ain't going to overtime in damn near 2 years.
Been swamped with people all day.
You know this bad.
Yeah, absolutely, Tom. We're just now seeing a break from the lines that had spilled outside of this grocery store. What I want to show you is what's happening on the inside. You're going to see shelf after shelf bare, and with workers trying to restock those shelves. These images harken back to the panic buying during the pandemic. And take a look at this, lines weaving through grocery stores across the country as millions prepare, Tom, for a potentially historic storm.
People scrambling to get whatever they can. All right, Emily, we thank you for that. I want to get right over to Bill Cairns. Bill, the storm is a monster. Time it out over the next.
Yeah, yo, this storm gonna be bad, yo. I'm hoping it don't be as bad, but it's gonna be bad. What you say? I'm driving now. I gotta slow my speed. I'm high as shit. Yeah, you better slow down, man. Shit, you gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna bam, and your high gonna go away real quick. You gonna blow your high. Better slow that motherfucker down, champ. Really better get off the road. You know what I mean? Like, get where you need to go and get off the road. Cause it ain't safe to be on the road, especially. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really like driving in snow. I don't. I kind of hate it. Driving in the rain, I can do it. Driving in the, you know what I mean? But driving in the ice, I hate driving in ice. Snow and ice, because you can't control it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit, especially ice. Snow, maybe, you know what I mean? But ice is just, once it turns to ice, you might as well just give it up, bro. You can't, no matter how good your tires is, no matter how good your brakes, how good your suspension, no matter, you can have the fucking a Bugatti, you know what I mean? Your shit gonna slide, bro. Because nothing you can do is ice. You feel what I'm saying? But speaking of ice, we about to pivot, man. We about to switch topics. They cut down, they say the storm of the century. They call this bitch the storm of the century? God damn. So shit getting real. So they calling this motherfucker, let me see what they said. Storm of the century.
First, the weather story as well. Very icy in its own right.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe.
Plains. Fox Weather says that things are going to get worse. A potentially historic winter storm is the way it's being looked at right now. It threatens more than 200 million people across the nation in more than 40 states. It's a massive storm in size and depth. Dangerous ice and snow are also big concerns here. Let's go live to Fox Weather meteorologist Kiana Lewis. Hi, Kiana.
Hi there, Martha. Good to talk to you today because this is going to be where we really start to see this storm come into full shape. We have this low pressure system rolling out of the Rockies right now. You'll notice that it is a really massive storm, stretched over more than 2,000 miles at this point in time.
2,000 miles is crazy.
Over towards Virginia into England are going to be a part of this storm. We have a couple of winter weather alerts here up across the board. This takes us through the majority of the weekend. It really does depend on where you are. That continues to be where you see maybe that ice storm warning across parts of the southern plains back towards the southeast. That's going to be the most important, most impactful part of this storm. To the north, we have winter storm warnings. That's where we could see up to a foot of snow in a lot of areas, at a minimum about a half a foot to about 8 inches in some places. So this is going to be a wide array of different impacts that we're watching.
Yeah, it's going to be different impacts, yeah.
Here's where that low pressure system's
God damn. Yeah, man, all I can say is just buckle down, man. Brace up, buckle down, and lay up, you know what I mean? For real. The shit getting bad out here. Shit getting bad. Make sure y'all like, subscribe while you at it too. Like, subscribe. We about to pivot, man. Let's pivot. We about to pivot. I want to talk about these ICE protests. What's going on? Because I just seen something. This the day that looked like motherfucking Million Man March. You say my tire's bald too. I gotta get my cousin's house in Miami to get. Gotta get out this snow. Yeah, where you at now, bro? You still in Miami? I mean, you still driving? Where you at now? Where you was coming from? So yeah, but we about to talk about this ICE protests. How you feel about these ICE protests, man? How you feel about these ICE protests going on? This shit look like a Million Man March in Minnesota. I say, yeah, I'm in Georgia now. Oh, right, yeah, you good. Then you in Georgia, you probably, you got like another, what? Shit, from Georgia to Florida, it's still, from Georgia to Miami, it's still, what, like 9 hours, 8 hours? That's a long ass ride, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. At least you getting further and further down south, though. It ain't should be no snow where you at now. Maybe some rain or something, but I don't think it's gonna be snowing. Yeah, man. But bro, we ready to switch top. We ready to talk about this ICE protesters that's going on in Minneapolis. This shit getting out of hand, bro. And we gonna finish talking about this Black Panther party because I don't trust none of them. Look at this shit right here.
Images from the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis where anti-ICE protesters are gathered after marching through the group.
These ICE protests getting out of hand, man. I don't know why these motherfuckers are so infatuated with ICE. Now, I get it. All right, cool. Couple protesters, you know what I mean, here and there, maybe a couple weeks. But this shit been going on for months. Like these motherfuckers gotta be getting paid. Like they ain't got no job, they ain't got no family. Like goddamn, usually motherfuckers snap back to reality by then. You know what I mean? Like damn, this shit done been going on for months now. We done had worse shit going on that you know what I mean, than lasted shorter than this. I don't really know, but this shit right here, this shit getting bad. I feel like it's getting bigger. So we watch this peep what's going on, man. I know these live motherfuckers getting paid. I'm gonna show y'all that too. So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. You getting the real over here. Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid. We give you the real news. You know what I mean? The real rundown. We don't sugarcoat nothing over here. You get the real, whether you like it or not. We deal with facts over here, not feelings, not fiction. You know what I mean? All facts. So if you can't handle it, you might as well exit now. You know what I mean? For real. But if you didn't, make sure you hit that like button.
Cold. Hundreds of businesses across the state.
Yeah, you damn right. You hit it right on the nose, bro. Definitely sore, Rose.
Dozens of faith leaders were arrested at the airport today. You can see.
You hit it right on the nose, Thunder. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Thunder, you look like you hit for real. Like you know what's going on.
Despite the cold, protests got a little heated at the Whipple Federal Building.
Like it's cold as shit out there, bro. You mean to tell me, yo, you protesting? Don't get me wrong. I understand. Protesting is protesting. I ain't gonna lie to you. But bro, it's fucking negative 20 degrees out that bitch. Like, I mean, I mean, it's a protest. It's a protest. But this some bull. I mean, this some bullshit for real. That's how you know these motherfuckers getting paid. Like, ain't no way I'm gonna be out somewhere at 20 degrees holding a sign. Hey, get ice out of here, whatever. And it's negative 20 degrees though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Like, unless you paying me, you got to be paying me top dollar. Overtime, all that. You know what I mean? Like, it's too cold to be doing all that. And then you out there going to bat with police, getting locked up, getting sprayed, pepper sprayed, getting mace, getting flash banged and all that. They gotta be getting paid, bro. It's too much going on. Then there's too many people. Like, ain't that way there's this many people out here protesting. And then these motherfuckers, they don't even look like they from the Caucasoid Mountains or something. They don't even look like they from there. This shit crazy.
Testers threw snowballs at squad cars, breaking windows. Some were let off in handcuffs.
Also today, federal agents defending their decision to detain this little boy. They say his father took off running and agents took care of him.
I will say unequivocally that we are experts in dealing with children. Let me say that again, experts in dealing with children.
March and rally through downtown Minneapolis, protesting ICE arrests in Minnesota. Our Frankie McLister joins us now from the Target Center.
Frankie, certainly a cold day to march outside.
Copyrighted. But yo, look at all these ICE protesters, bro. Like, look at this shit.
The Trump administration's immigration crackdown and ICE.
Man, these ICE motherfuckers getting paid.
Protests today.
It was part of a general strike.
Oh yeah, you hit, bro. That's real tough.
And faith groups. Special correspondent Fred DeSan Lazaro begins our coverage with this report.
Yeah, what you say, Thumper? He said they drive them in. Yeah, you definitely right. They definitely do. They drive them in. A lot of them people that's protesting, they not even from that city. You know what I mean? They getting drove in from these places. Like you said, they signing up. I'm gonna show y'all the video. I'm glad you on here putting the real, Thumper. You know what I mean? You must be hip, Thumper. Where you from? Where you from? 141. You know what I mean? You hip. I need people that's hip like you. That's got a brain that ain't going with the sheep. You know what I mean? That ain't going along with the program. Make you think. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we ain't just going along. You ain't gonna tell me anything. You ain't gonna piss on me and telling me it's raining. Yeah. For real. Oh, you say you from Philly? Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm from Baltimore, bro. You know, they say Philly and Baltimore like cousins for real. Yeah, baby. So, like, Baltimore and Philly, we really is cousins. So I see why you hit, bro. Because they definitely up here getting goofy. I'm glad. Oh, yeah. Hey, bro, you see what they got that new Black Panther party? You see they got that in Philly, too? You down with that, Thumper? It's the so-called new Black Panther party that's coming around. That popped out of nowhere. I ain't never even heard of these new Black Panther Party. They popped out of nowhere and they protecting immigrants. Like, how you protecting immigrants, but you supposed to be a Black Panther? It's supposed to be Black Power. Now it's everybody. Now it's black and brown. Like, and I mean, I ain't racist or nothing, but I'm just saying though, I don't like how you gotta include everybody, but when it's dead time, they don't include us. You know what I mean? That's what I don't be liking. But we gonna see what they say. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like, subscribe. Robbie TV, we getting the real over here. Make sure y'all like, subscribe.
From Minneapolis.
Thousands of people braved bone-chilling temperatures this afternoon for a rally in downtown Minneapolis, protesting what they call a siege of the Twin Cities by federal agents. For many here and throughout the Twin Cities, Renee Nicole Good has become an icon. The 37-year-old mother of three was shot by an ICE officer in Minneapolis 2 weeks ago. Her image now appears widely throughout the Twin Cities. Annie Rose co-owns the Lost Fox, a downtown St. Paul cafe that's a quiet refuge from all the tension outside.
Renee Good is the face of it. It's a face that people can feel comfortable with. She's a woman, she was a mother, she was white, you know, and it's something that we can come back to and say, you know, oh, they came for my neighbors and then they came for me. Well, that is something that we can all like resonate with.
Today she closed the place, even though it's tough to lose a Friday evening's revenue in the slowest month of the year, she says.
It's already hard out here. Every January I take out a no-interest credit card to make sure I can make payroll. This year I'm going to probably have to pay interest on that credit card.
Across the metro area, hundreds of small businesses, especially restaurants, heeded a call to observe a general strike, many in sympathy with immigrant-owned shops where business has plummeted sharply amid fears of ICE patrols. Schools in the area also closed today. Labor unions led the call for the general strike, but the decision was made easier by today's life-threatening low temperatures. Still, Annie Rose said she felt compelled to brace them.
It's all fear-based. You're afraid to go to rallies, whether it's cold, you're afraid to go to rallies because you don't want to be shot. You're afraid to stand up for things because of fear. And how can you live your life if you're constantly in fear? It's important to show my kids that, no, you can stand up for what you believe in.
Protesters marched about a mile through downtown Minneapolis to the indoor basketball arena. The DHS gave no signs today of easing up on its surge in the Twin Cities in the days ahead. On Thursday, Border Patrol Chief Greg Bovino was asked if there's a number of arrests agents were targeting.
There is a number, and it's called all of them.
DHS Secretary Kristi Noem said 10,000, quote, criminal illegal aliens have been arrested here, a sharp spike from the start of the week when the agency put the figure at 3,000. But the department has released details of far fewer cases, which it calls the worst of the worst. All this comes at a time of rising public scrutiny. ICE officers detained a 5-year-old boy on Tuesday during an immigration enforcement operation. At a press conference today, Marcos Charles, the head of ICE's deportation branch, said the boy was being cared for.
We do everything in our power not to separate families. So they took him back together to Minneapolis, here to the city, to the ICE facility for processing, and now they are being well cared for at a family residential center.
On Thursday, 3 prominent civic activists were arrested after an anti-ICE protest at a St. Paul church. The White House later posted an AI-manipulated image of one woman to its social media account. When asked about the image, Kaylin Dorr, the White House Deputy Communications Director, wrote, "Enforcement of the law will continue, the memes will continue." At a separate anti-ICE rally today, roughly 100 people, including members of clergy, were arrested after protesting outside a terminal at the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport.
I am slowly losing hope, and that is a problem, and that's what keeps me up at night. But then I go to rallies, like yes, I'm going to go to the rally, and that is to see hope in process.
Man, these motherfuckers, man, they frauds. I don't like nothing about them. You know what I mean? They definitely frauds. They definitely fakes. Let me show y'all real quick. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. About to get off here. I know we You know what I mean? Probably gonna finish the Black Panther guy tomorrow. We gonna get on him tomorrow. Yeah, big. So I know he. I don't like how they think they doing something with this new Black Panther party. You know what I mean? And if it's legit, then I come back on here and say, you know, it's legit. But from right now, what it's looking like, I don't like it. It's giving CIA. You know what I mean? But hold on. Let me show y'all what these motherfuckers. Yeah, you right, Thumper. These motherfuckers definitely paid protesters. Let me show you. We about to get to it right here. These motherfuckers, man, been getting paid for a long time.
Watch these guys. You tell me if these guys are paid or not. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm just documenting you guys putting all your protest stuff in a van. It's very nice of you. How far did you travel to come to protest today?
That's not really your concern.
And when you have like a van full of stuff, people wearing masks.
There's a road here.
Yeah, no.
Roads are great for
Transporting things and traveling.
what do they say?
Just, you know, I can videotape on a sidewalk, so.
I mean, it's not that you're videotaping it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna interrupt you guys.
I'm just trying to understand.
Just interesting you guys are putting everything in a van. And you're getting really mad about it. You know, that looks really suspicious.
Definitely suspicious.
You have, you know, all the extras that you.
Are you guys paid?
So.
How much did Soros or Reed Hoffman pay you to come protest today? Come on. Was it good? Did you get paid well?
Watch these guys. You tell me if these guys are paid or not. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm just documenting you guys putting all your protest stuff in a van. It's very nice of you. How far did you travel to come to protest today?
Look, they getting, look.
It's not really your concern. And when you have like a van full of stuff, people wearing masks.
There's a road here.
Yeah, no.
Roads are great for transporting things and traveling. What do they say?
Just, you know, I can
Look at
videotape on a sidewalk, so.
Look at this guy. He's damn she getting paid. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, though. Come on, bro. Hold on.
Just, you know, I can videotape
Look at this guy.
on a side.
You can't tell me this guy's not getting paid to protest. Look at him. What is he doing here? Yo, look at this guy, bro. Come on, bro. Like, I can't even zoom in, but come on, man. Like, yo, let's be for real, yo. These motherfuckers think we dumb, man. They playing with our intelligence, yo. They playing with our motherfucking pineal gland. You know what I mean? They playing with our, what's the other word? With our third eye. Yeah, babe, like, for real. I already know it's, like, shit crazy, yo. That shit crazy, but we can definitely we gonna keep debunking it and keep getting on. You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody that tapped in. I appreciate everybody that, you know what I mean, liked and subscribed, man. You feel what I'm saying? We definitely gonna keep it moving, keep it going, and keep these lives rolling. I'm about to start a new YouTube channel too, Realtor Robbie. That's gonna be all my real estate content on there. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to that channel. And I'm starting a new YouTube channel too, which is going to be Robbie Travels. That's going to be my travel channel. I post all my travel content on there, you know. So I'm about to definitely, in this Shake Back Kid, Robbie TV, this is going to just be my, you know, channel that just get everything as far as my content. You know what I mean? Celebrity gossip, what's going on in the world, you know, world events, and etc. Everything up under the sun. You feel what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna switch it up, man. We gonna do it right. But I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all stay warm. Make sure y'all, you know, stay out the roads if it's gonna be icy. I don't trying to hear no type of catastrophic injuries, no type of, you know what I mean, fatal accidents. We don't need that. So, you know, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Check out my other content, my other videos. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Robbie TV, we out.